Etihad Airways, the UAE's national airline, has just welcomed a brand new Airbus A350-1000 to its fleet, marking the sixth of the type to join its growing lineup of long-haul aircraft. Known for its efficiency and advanced design, the A350-1000 is one of the most modern widebodies flying today. Etihad has big plans for it. The aircraft will soon be flying from Abu Dhabi to cities like Milan and Toronto. With 14 more of these jets still on order, Etihad is doubling down on building one of the youngest and most fuel-efficient fleets in the skies. The A350-1000 in particular has become a key player on the airline's long-haul routes to North America. The latest aircraft, registered A6XWG, touched down at Abu Dhabi International Airport just before 6 a.m. on April 11th, after a 5.5-hour ferry flight from Airbus's final assembly line in Toulouse. It arrived in style, greeted with the traditional water cannon salute on arrival. It's been nearly 6 years since Etihad received its first A350-1000, and this one is a fresh step forward in the airline's continued fleet evolution. Inside, the jet features 371 seats in total, 282 in economy, 45 in economy plus, and 44 in business class. Etihad's business class is designed around comfort and privacy, with a 1-to-2-to-1 seating layout, sliding privacy doors, wireless charging, and next-generation in-flight entertainment. Economy class passengers aren't left out either. They get ergonomic seating, device holders, and Bluetooth-enabled IFE systems that let them connect their own headphones. What makes the A350-1000 so valuable to Etihad is its mix of range, passenger capacity, and sustainability. Compared to older jets, it burns up to 25% less fuel and produces a 50% smaller noise footprint, which supports the airline's eco-conscious goals. And being larger than the A350-900, it gives Etihad more flexibility across its long-haul network. Interestingly, Etihad's journey with the A350 began a few years back, though it wasn't straightforward. The first one, a 6XWB, was delivered in May 2019, followed by 4 others: XWA, XWC, XWE, and XWF between July 2019 and May 2020. But rather than being put into service right away, those jets were placed in storage in Bordeaux. It wasn't until March 2022 that the airline finally launched its first A350 flight. That debut came with a jet painted in a special 50 livery, celebrating the UAE's Golden Jubilee and Etihad's commitment to achieving net zero emissions by 2050. Since then, the A350 has quickly become a favorite with travelers. This summer, Etihad is set to launch flights to Atlanta using the A350, its 6th US destination. The route will kick off on July 2nd with 4 flights a week, increasing to daily from November 1st, 2025. Atlanta is just one of 16 new destinations the airline is adding to its network this year, as it continues to expand globally. Last year, Etihad also upgraded its service to Toronto by replacing the older Boeing 777-300ER with the more advanced A350-1000. According to data from aviation analytics firm Cirium, the airline is flying its A350s to 5 cities this April: Delhi, Chicago, Toronto, Mumbai, and Milan. That works out to a total of 30 weekly flights and just over 11,000 seats available. Each of the first 3 cities, Delhi, Chicago, and Toronto, gets 7 weekly flights, while Mumbai has 5 and Milan 4. Meanwhile, in the broader UAE aviation scene, Emirates has also joined the A350 family, but with the slightly smaller A350-900. The Dubai-based airline received its first one in November 2024, becoming the second carrier in the Gulf to operate the type. Emirates now has 4 A350s in its fleet, with 61 more on the way. Unlike its A380s and Boeing 777s, Emirates A350s feature a newer onboard experience. These jets are configured with 259 economy seats, 21 in premium economy, and 32 in business class, with a sleek 1-to-2-to-1 layout up front. Currently, they're flying to destinations like Ahmedabad, Bahrain, Mumbai, Colombo, Edinburgh, and Kuwait. As of March 31st, Airbus had delivered 9 A350s this year alone. 1 A350-1000 to Japan Airlines and 8 A350-900s to various carriers including Emirates, Air France, Turkish Airlines, Delta, and Starlux. Etihad's strategic partner, Ethiopian Airlines, is also getting in on the A350-1000 action. The airline took delivery of its first -1000 in November 2024 and has received 2 more since. They're now flying on a mix of medium and long-haul routes, adding further depth to the global presence of this aircraft type. All in all, both Etihad and Emirates are making bold moves with the A350, reinforcing the UAE's status as a leader in next-generation, sustainable, long-haul air travel. Stay ahead in the skies, subscribe for more aviation updates, airline news, and deep dives into the future of flying in style.